Hi, David.
Hi.
So this is my neighbor David, and he's going to talk about my house a little bit and what he hates about it. What do you hate about it, David?
Well, I don't know if I hate, it's just the fact that it's an undeveloped blank canvas and there's really nothing going on, and it kind of stands out in the neighborhood considering what's on both sides of the house. Both houses, the house to the left, the house to the right, have been landscaped, and in those cases Shell, the house across the street, has been landscaped, and in the middle of all this we have a fence for a fortress and some undeveloped grounds and grass that is inviting to the local dogs in the neighborhood, because you can see the fence. But it really could use some help to blend in with the rest of the work around here.
So do you have any ideas that you think that I could take from other homes around here that would make it look a little better?
Well, I think if you're going to use a fence, if you look back across the street, they have a black iron fence which has see-through and it's much more inviting. If you are looking at the grass over there, just across the street, you have grass that's been sodded and seeded versus what's over here. And I think bordering of some nice plants like what's on both sides of the house and the house down the street would be a good start.
Perfect. Thank you so much, David.
We're moving, by the way.
Hey, Glenn and Jennifer, how you doing?
Hi,
Great.
good morning. Now, landscaping converts a house into a home. And as we've seen here, landscaping makes all the difference in any neighborhood. I know Ya and Victor, and they have tried in many ways to make that work. They just don't have a green thumb. I can tell you that their help would be greatly appreciated. And if there is anything that can bring happiness to this neighborhood, it would be to see that landscaping flourishing.
So what don't you like about our landscape, Glenn?
I think it needs help, a ton load of help.
Jennifer, what do you think?
I think with a little help, this could turn a house into a home to make it really beautiful.
Thanks. And did you see a lot of work that we did ever? And do you think that the work that we did could have contributed to making it better if we would have handled the landscape a little better?
Like I said before, I think you've done a wonderful job in the improvements in the home.
I agree.
But the landscaping, you guys need some help. It's down. It needs your help.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hello there, my heroes and helpers. This is video take 2. My husband and I only have each other, and everyone went away for the 4th for a weekend, so it's just us. As promised, I wanted to just walk you around the property, but before we do that, I wanted to let you know, first off, this is a pan of the neighborhood, so you can see right here that we have really great landscaping all over. Everyone takes care of their area pretty nicely. Even over there, that's one of my favorites. The corner area, I'll take a shot and send that to you later. But specifically, I wanted to show you some of the problems. Our fence in particular, my husband, he did the best he could, but he kind of painted over this stuff here. And if you turn around the corner, you're going to see he didn't finish the white paint in the corner. So the idea would be to take down this fence. That would be a nice project, to take it down. Along with, that's one side of the fence, I'll show you the other, but I also want to show you the door. The door was painted kind of badly, and even though we have a nice door, it's kind of painted sloppy, so it's not the nicest look. Our mailbox kind of a dump, as you can see, and we wish we could have that replaced. This is another project. We want to take this fence and just pull it down and maybe have a iron rod fence going around this area. We thought that that would have been a nice project. So walking in this area in front of my studio, this is where you can actually see the problems. So this area could be an entire reworked area. I mean, it would be awesome if it could step down and have continual pavers or some kind of deck over here so that we could spend time in the jungle as opposed to these things just falling down. We had started looking at turf. You could see over here, it's buried underneath everything else, but we actually had started looking at what it meant to have turf. That didn't work out at all. We actually had a water feature that we'd put in, but it overflowed, and you could see this could be a bit, the fence could be a little better looking, of course. We put all the money that we had into this deck, and this deck you could see is pretty nice, but let me tell you where the problems begin, which is with these steps. The steps in particular, if you were walking up them, I nearly fell down one time because there's some issues going on. You could see that it's actually really dangerous. And it's another access that I have to my studio. So when I want to go right upstairs to the office, I'm kind of in danger. Also, you can see we started to try to match the colors of the pavers so that they would all kind of flow together, because they kind of look, you know, I dropped paint over there. You can also see that if you come over here, you'll find that we got this far with the paint, and after that it was just kind of, we stopped the project. Really closely, if you look over here, we have endless possibilities. There's so much space, there's so much room. You know, it just would be a nice space for us to really kind of relax, have a, what do you call those things that are over you?
Pergola.
Yeah, a pergola. And it would be just nice to have that and be able to chill out here and to be able to have some dinner over here. And, you know, I think that I just wanted to make sure that you saw a little more detail of the issues. Over here on our deck, you can see that there's no other pavers that need to be replaced. I think that that's a pretty good tour, though, of our landscape. And, you know, I just want to say thank you so much for the consideration, and that we're super excited and we can't wait to hear more. I will attach I got to interview 2 more neighbors, and I have an appointment set up with 2 more. I'll add those on and send them later. And happy to meet you, and I'll talk to you soon.